If you're looking for research or have a desire to start your own business selling rhinestones or becoming a supplier of rhinestones and pearls, this may be a video that you may want to watch. I'll give tips and advice on how you can get started and what type of things that you should look out for or possibly do along your journey. This is going to be how to start a rhinestone business / how to organize. You need to, of course, have some type of money to invest in yourself and know the sizes. Make sure you can be able to kind of look at them and know what size they are. So just by looking at this, I know that this is a 5mm rhinestone in this bag. And this particular color it looks orange, but it's actually a red AB color. Now, AB rhinestones have a particular iridescent flip-flop color, if you will, that bounces off of it. I actually love jelly rhinestones. They are so beautiful. I just love the effects that they give. So the rhinestones that look like they're all like a solid color, those are jelly. So these are all jelly rhinestones. So that's something that you kind of want to know and be familiar with. I think you should sell something that you're used to and that you know how to use, what glues to use them with, just in case someone wants to know. So these are just jelly rhinestones here. And this is a blue AB. So when it says AB after it, that's a jelly rhinestone. Just in case you didn't know. So if you're a rhinestone pro, you know all of this. So this maybe isn't for you. So all of my jellies for the most part are 5mm. The main sizes that I work with and that most crafters work with are 3mm, 4mm, and 5mm rhinestones. I also have 3mm right here. And as you can see, they are very tiny. It appears to be way more in this bag than this bag because it's smaller. So what you have to do is test out different vendors. Of course, everyone knows that if you want to buy something wholesale, you'll go to Alibaba, DHgate. You could try AliExpress, but I think you'll have better results with the first two. You will have to find a good vendor, a good supplier, if you will. And they are usually located in China. Now, you want to make sure that you're either ordering samples or just have a good idea of what you're getting. Ordering samples can be pretty expensive, especially these days due to the C-19 situation. So usually the prices are pretty decent, but the shipping, sometimes the shipping can cost more than what you're actually ordering. And if you have to spend a little bit more money to get better quality, that's fine as well. Now I have black AB as well, and these are just so cute. I'm very excited to use these. I have another bag of 5mm, and these are crystal, well, these are clear AB rhinestones. So again, I have way more colors than this, but I kind of jarred them up already. I bought some jars off Amazon to try to get more organized. The jars were 16 ounce. I will show them to you in just a moment. So I ordered some more jars off Amazon, but this time I ordered 32-ounce jars to try to go ahead and organize these rhinestones a little bit better. So let's see. Ooh, yep, they're much bigger. So this should be a lot better. And I ordered a label maker, which isn't here, so I'll do another video showing how to use that in another video. Came in, I think it was about $24. It's a case of 12. So it's a case of 12. Okay, so I'm so excited to use these. Let me show you what the 16-ounce jars look like that were not big enough for what I needed. But this is how they look. It's cute. I thought it would be bigger in the picture, but it just wasn't big enough for what I need. This was a whole big bag of 50,000 4mm rhinestones. And I was able to get majority of them in there, but look, I still have some left. So what I'm hoping is that I can get a whole bag. Oh look, I found more bags of rhinestones. So these are white AB rhinestones. So white jelly rhinestones. Then I found another bag of clear 3mm rhinestones. And I found a bag of 3mm pink rhinestones. And these are resin rhinestones. They're all resin. I also have crystal Oh, I also have glass rhinestones as well. Now that's a different level. I'll show you that in a moment. Those cost more and you get much less. And there's a reason why. So these are the shorter jars that I have. And look at this purple AB jelly. They're so cute. And then I have these gold AB jelly rhinestones as well. Rhinestones just make me so excited for some reason. Okay, so what I'm going to do is show you how I'm going to organize them by putting them in their own jar. And then at that point, I'll be able to see if I need to order more of these jars. Now, when I get to the big boss level, I'll have like big bins of each color. Well, that's my goal. So let me go ahead and open this up. Now, as far as cost, exact vendors, maybe I'll put together a list, but I did my research. It's some information that just has to be paid for, or just some information that you just can't give everything away. But I'll give away as much as I can because I'm not gonna be able to supply rhinestones to every single last person on this earth. So there's somebody else who's interested in doing it. I can give some tips and pointers, but there's some things that you're just gonna have to find out on your own. That's why people sell vendors lists. So here we go. I have my whole big full bag of rhinestones here, and this is 5mm. There are 30,000 rhinestones in this bag. That's how they usually sell them with these bags. So, okay, 3mm rhinestone bags, at least from the suppliers that too. I didn't just order from one supplier. I ordered my rhinestones from 3 different suppliers, and there's a reason why. One of them prices were a little bit cheaper. One of them were a little bit more expensive. So I said, you know what? Let me just order from both, compare the quality, and then maybe take it from there going future. I'll either order all from one, or I'll just keep splitting down the middle. Sometimes when you have a business, you'll have to have more than one supplier. That's just how it is sometimes. All right, so I also have a funnel. I may not need it for this. Yeah, I could just pour it like that. But look at that. I feel like this is so satisfying to see rhinestones poured into a jar. I just love it. Love it, love it. Oh, is this gonna be big enough? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh, yes, perfect. This is perfect. This is absolutely what I needed. So I'll make sure that for each bag, I have at least one 32-ounce jar. So pretty. Can't wait to use those. Okay, so you can just go ahead and keep watching. This funnel that my husband bought me, which should be very helpful. I'm just gonna make sure you have plenty of space to store these things. I don't have that much. Well, I have some space, but it's not the space where the stuff should be. But that's why I'm trying to work on being more organized. Oh, my funnel is clogged. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour these rhinestones in here without the funnel. So what you also want to consider is when you provide the rhinestones, what else are you going to provide with them? What's going to set you apart from other people who provide rhinestones? So I know that some people provide kits, different glues, and I will have kits available, and I would like to supply other glues. I'll figure out how that goes as far as maybe becoming a distributor of other companies' glues, or if I just buy them. I don't know exactly how people do it. And maybe you could just buy the glues and then just add them as an additional option on your website. Oh, where do you want to sell the rhinestones? Are you going to sell them on Etsy? Are you going to sell them on eBay? Are you going to have your own website? I already purchased the domain for my website. So I know I want my own website. I'm working on another business that I have. I'm setting that up. So I'll put that on the back burner for now. But right now I am selling rhinestones on eBay. You could also sell rhinestones on Amazon. So you have a few things to think about. There's different platforms that you can sell your rhinestones. When you sell the rhinestones, what are you going to put them in? Holographic bags? Are you going to sell them by 1,000, 2,000, 3,000? You have so many things to think about. You need to have a scale. Well, some people probably don't do this, but I don't know how you could be accurate if you don't. But I have a scale that weighs grams. So I just put certain amounts on there and I kind of do the math. And I make sure that each bag of rhinestones that I put together has the correct amount or estimated amount. So like for example, this bag can fit 1,000 3mm rhinestones. No, it could fit about 1,200. Then as far as 4mm, it could fit 1,000, but 5mm, I probably can only get about 800 in there because of the size. I have multiple sizes of these. These bags can also be purchased on Amazon as well. When you ship the rhinestones, what are you going to ship them in? I have some of these very small bubble mailers, so I'm using these right now to ship them in. Then I do have one size a step up, but I have all sizes of these because I have another business that me and my husband run selling gun holsters. CRTacticaldefense.com, shameless plug. If you need a gun holster or a magazine pouch for your extra magazine for your firearm, we sell those as well. So you have to have a few things that you want to be prepared for when you start your business. Particularly, we're talking about the rhinestone business right now. So now we're just talking about how you're going to store them at home, how you're going to present them to your customers. Then I also want to offer jars of rhinestones as well. So I have these jars and I'm still working the math out, but this holds approximately 4,000 rhinestones. And this is a 5mm in here right now. So you just want to work out the pricing, see what works, see what doesn't work. Invest in jars, containers, bags, whatever it is that you need to. Then I have a smaller size that I will offer as well. And you can purchase all this stuff on Amazon as far as the packing materials and things of that nature. So I'm just going to continue pouring the rhinestones into my containers. This color is like super pretty. I like turquoise a lot. It's one of my favorite colors. And this is a turquoise Jelly AB 5mm rhinestone. Gonna go ahead and, oh, this is so pretty. She's looking too. She like. Okay, so I am out of all my jars. There are little labels that you can put on your jars if you want to. It does come with some. I don't want to use these. I ordered a label maker, like I said. It should be here in a couple days. Yeah, I still have a lot of rhinestones here that need to be jarred up. I'll move this out the way and show you all my jars that I have so far. In this video, I did mention that I offer glass rhinestones as well. Now these are glass crystals. They are a higher quality and they do cost more. Now these are of a much higher quality. They are 10 gross bags. You can see that. So there's 1,400 of these in the bag. Right now I'm just offering clear crystal glass, and I am offering AB crystal, which is the iridescent effect. And these are more popular. I've sold a lot more of the iridescent glass stones than I have of the glass clear stones. And I have these in 3mm, 4mm, and 5mm. So those are the most popular sizes that people use. Eventually I'll add more sizes to that, and again I will add pearls. So if you are going to start a rhinestone business, my advice to you is to have some knowledge of rhinestones, to have a love for rhinestones. Anything that you plan on investing your money and your time into, I feel like you should be well versed on it. So I know about different types of rhinestones, and I'm not just some rhinestone guru. I'm learning every day, regardless of what it comes to. You have to be coachable and know how to learn new and different things. I won't offer any Swarovski crystals. Those are very expensive, and I think to legally sell them, you have to be like a dealer or distributor, like in a heat sealed bag already. That's just how they sell them. At least the ones that I have. This is how I always saw them packaged. Again, if you're going to sell these type of stones, you have to break it down and divvy it up yourself. So again, figure out how you want to present the stones to your customers. Are you gonna go into a cute little, don't do like just a regular sandwich Ziploc bag, don't do that. But have like a nice holographic bag, have some cute jars. Oh, get you a label maker, also a logo. What are you going to call your company? What is your business name? Mine is Royal's Throne, and I'm going to be relaunching something that I had for a while under that name. I'm just going to go in a different direction, but Royal's Throne is the name of the company. It's named after my daughter. And right now, like I said, I'm selling currently on eBay, but eventually I will have royalsthrone.com up and going. So I have all these rhinestones here that still need to be jarred up. All the jars that I have so far. Okay, so this is what I have jarred up so far. And again, I have a few bags back there behind these jars. And I have some rhinestone bags down in my basement and a crate. And I have some other ones off camera over here next to me on the floor. So so I do have quite a bit of rhinestones. I'm just trying to work into the organization portion of it so I can make sure that everything is how it should be, what I need to get to a certain color, and how I need to have it bagged up. If there's any questions that I can answer for you, just let me know. I'm starting off small. This is small because I've seen some suppliers that are really doing it real big, and eventually I'll get there. But I do have thousands, actually hundreds of thousands of rhinestones. So I guess that's not too small, but it is. It is. And I have been selling them, and they are great quality. What you're looking at right here are resin and jelly rhinestones. They all vary from sizes 3, 4, and 5mm rhinestones. Then also, like I said, I do offer the glass stones as well. I do have some assorted pearls. I don't really feel like going to get those right now. But whatever you want to do, just make sure you do your research and that you're well versed on it. And go ahead and just invest in yourself, invest in your business. Do as much research as possible. Don't copy what someone else is doing. It's nothing wrong with being inspired by what someone else is doing, but you don't want to do it exactly how they're doing it. You want to add your own twist. You want to invest in yourself. You want to do your research, order samples, see what works with what glue, See what sizes are more that you notice that people like more. Before you order a whole bunch of a certain size, order multiple sizes and kind of just go from there and see what sizes sell more often than others. When you decide which platform that you want to sell on, consider the fees. You have to be able to pay the fees to sell on someone's platform. Sell on Amazon, Etsy, or eBay. None of them are free. Even if you have your own website, unless you know of a free website hosting company, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but those aren't free either. So consider your costs. Consider how much shipping is going to cost you. So when you're making your pricing, I'm still tweaking my prices. Like, I'm still learning too. I know based on what I paid for my rhinestones, but me personally, when I was buying my rhinestones for my own crafting purposes, I wasn't really in a hurry, so I just ordered them from sellers in China. It would take like 2 months sometimes for my rhinestones to come. But I'm a US seller, and I can get the rhinestones to my customers within a couple days. And the shipping is actually going up. It seems like as of the last week, it's going up. And I think it's kind of high where it starts already. But I like to offer free shipping for the most part because I think it's attractive. But when you offer free shipping, you have to keep in mind that you're paying for your packaging as well. You're paying for your labeling, everything to make your product look its best. You have to put money into it. So consider that. And just be inspired, stay motivated. Don't let anyone tear your dreams down. Keep them to yourself. Just work on it and write things down. Write down the colors you want to order. Write down potential suppliers that you like to order from. Write down pricing from one supplier to another. Ask them different questions. Ask them about the quality of their stones. Ask them just all type of questions that you may have. Just ask. Ask. If you don't know, ask. So I hope this video was helpful to someone. I don't know many people who probably want to start rhinestone businesses, but you never know, because I was researching this type of video on YouTube and I sure didn't find one. So hopefully if someone else out there has a love for rhinestones like I do, that they'll see this video and become inspired and maybe have a few questions I may have some answers for. And these rhinestones right here, it seems like people more so use these for the tumblers. I don't really see too many people using these rhinestones on tumblers. They are a cheaper quality, and they still have nice shine on the resin. But these glass stones, oh my goodness, especially in the sunlight, they hit like nobody's business. So there is a difference. So you want to know what you are selling, because you want to price it accordingly. So you just want to keep that in mind. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you know someone who may be interested in it, share it with them. If you'd like to, subscribe. I like to do rhinestone embellishments on different arts and crafts and projects. And subscribe if you'd like to do that. Again, no pressure from me. These jars came from Amazon. The bigger tall jar, the taller size jars are 32 ounces. The small jars here are 16 ounces. For some reason, they cost the same price. I think I paid about $18.99 for 12 jars. So you can get those on Amazon. If not, you know, somewhere cheaper you can get them, do that as well. If you don't want to pay for the jars, you can get some big, thick Ziploc bags, and you can start there. You can store them in Ziploc bags. However you feel more feasible for you, do that. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Okay, so I already closed out this video, but I decided to just add in this other little snippet. My purpose and intent of this video is to add value to whatever it is that you're trying to do, to give you some real good solid information. I want you to watch this video and feel like I gave you some information that you can actually use. So go ahead and download the app Alibaba.com. When you reach out to the people in China, make sure that you consider that there is a 10-hour difference in the time. So around, I want to say 7 p.m. in the United States, or Eastern, which is 6 p.m. in California, that's their daytime. So our daytime is their nighttime. Consider that. When you're asking them questions, make it seem like you're a professional already. And don't just try not to be rude. Ask them questions and just say, hi, my name is such and such. I'm interested in this size, that size. Ask them to send you a color chart, a size chart. Ask them for all this information so you can gather this information from several sellers, from several suppliers, and you can compare them. When you're considering buying pearls, for whatever reason, pearls cost more. And also, glass stones cost more. Jelly stones cost more than resin rhinestones. So there's just different things that you want to consider. Also, when you do start your business on selling rhinestones, have some type of good, decent customer service about yourself. If there's an issue with someone's package, if they don't receive it, or if they get the wrong color, or they ordered the wrong size, or you sent the wrong size, make sure that you're able to work these issues out in the best professional way as possible. Don't be rude, don't be mean, don't be nasty. If you want to know how much money you should set aside to get your rhinestone business and pearl business up and going, for me personally, I feel like you can get started with about $150 to $200. That's just very basic. What you see here on this table, approximately, give or take, I spent about $500. And that's not including the pearls because I don't have them yet, so I don't want to include that. But I spent about $500. The products probably cost me about $300. So $200 was probably in shipping. So consider that. See if the sellers will offer you sea shipping, which takes about 3 weeks to get to you, but it's about half the cost of express shipping. The expensive shipping does get to you in about 6 to 8 days or less, but sea shipping is about 3 weeks to 4 weeks. So just consider all of these things. Also keep in mind that $500 investment does not include the organization jars that I purchased so I can make sure everything is organized, or the little bags, or the little jars that I'll be selling the things in as well. That does not include any fees from selling on eBay or purchasing my domain. That does not include any of those things. Always stay motivated and never give up. Keep grinding, keep growing, and just make sure you always believe in yourself, no matter what anyone says. And many blessings to you in your endeavors in your new business. Thank you again for watching this video.